Uncle Bocal back again. Alexa, stop. We got to get that thing to stop. All right. What's up, y'all? I'm so tired of it. What's going on, y'all? I'm getting Mrs. Bocal's phone queued up so we can see the comments. I can see them now. I'm standing here, but let's do this. That way you can see us both perfectly. Mrs. Bocal, your water's over there already. I'm going to put it out of the way a little bit. There. What's good, y'all? All right, Sip Chomper, what's up? Let me see how this is.
Don't miss out on this crystal clear.
All right. All right, so I clicked on it. I see a commercial. Yeah, I don't usually monetize. Static, what's up? I don't usually monetize the lives, um but yeah, I this one I must have. Okay. All right, I can see us perfectly clear. I wonder why Mrs. Bookhouse phone looks different. Perfectly clear. Okay, there we go. All right, I have her phone here. That way I can read your guys' comments, hopefully without my glasses. But I'll bring my glasses just in case. Hold on one second. All right, y'all. Mrs. Bocal is coming right now. And we're going to get into some Paqui chips tonight. I don't know how many we're going to eat. Probably all of them. Espacante and La Noche. I don't feel good. But I'm still going to get wrecked. So anyways, this is Mrs. Bocal's first ever time doing a Paqui chip. Mrs. Bocal eats mostly organic and at least non-GMO stuff. So she definitely didn't want to do last year's with the blue dye in it. So Chili Eskimo is in the house. And so she sat that one out. I didn't want to do it either, and I eventually did, but but when she found out, we found out that Paqui is non-GMO project verified, and all their blue corn is non-GMO and whatnot. And these things just have pepper powder, salt, and a non-GMO blue corn. She said she would do this chip. Well, first time she said if it didn't have blue dye, if next year she'll do it. But she knows it doesn't taste good. It's a lot of people don't understand why it tastes the way it does. It's because they put pepper powder in the masa. There's pepper powder on the outside. They also put pepper powder in the masa of these chips. When you deep fry pepper powder, it burns. When you're making masa for chips or anything, you can put salt in there. You might get away with a little, maybe some couple different herbs, but even those, whatever at the outside of that chip's going to burn them. So that's why masa is just basic. And then the seasoning goes on the outside. Well, with Paqui, in order for them to make it hot without adding capsaicin crystals or some kind of sticky extract, go get all the way in there and then just straddle.
Why are there so many?
Make sure one leg's on the other side of that bar, like I did. Yeah, then we'll both fit in the frame. All right, you guys see the beautiful Mrs. Bocal with the Scoville unit hat on? There she is. Right here.
You're not trying to get me to eat that many, are you?
You can eat as many as you want. I don't care how many you eat. I mean, I know you're gonna.
Taste is kissing. I'll probably eat.
Yeah, but I don't. But I don't think. Probably taste-wise, you might tap out after one. Heat-wise, you could eat all of them. I might eat one with her, maybe two. But here's the thing.
If you just want me to eat a bunch for a good video,
no, I don't care. I don't care.
I don't know. Depends on what it tastes like.
I just know she's not going to get that burned off of these. I am. So, let's read a disclaimer because we will to get her. This is her first League of Fire challenge for the season. So, Uncle Bocal and
Miss Bocal.
I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind. I've read and understood the Hot Sauce Shack's product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In the summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers, and manufacturers will, under no circumstances, be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from us consuming this product or multiples thereof. I agree and acknowledge that fact without question. And I got my pass right there, visible pass. But anyways, so I'm not seeing the comments from you guys here, so this is not good. I'm gonna do that.
You can't see this.
There we go. Now I can see everybody. Okay. Yep. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching Mrs. Bulcock's first ever Paqui one chip challenge. Let's go to town. Oh no, I don't have a knife, do I? These have a little. Hold on. There's a little bit of tape.
Where's my knife? I just saw my knife.
It's right here, and I did clean it, so you're good. Let me just. I'll use this. Hiya. Oh, that's a knife.
Make sure you don't make that dull.
No, I'm not. This is just a little.
I mean, I know you're not gonna do it on tape. I mean, when you're using it later.
All right, don't let that leave the camera frame. Go ahead and take it out. Yeah, just don't put
Okay,
it.
do it. Am I completely in frame?
You're fine. Yeah.
Freaking me out.
Once you take it out of that bag, don't just eat it. You don't. You know.
How bad?
Anybody save the coupons in these, guys.
I'm not looking for this
free
because
bag of-
people talk about the flavor so hard.
Do you know how to get the? You got it. Okay, you got a nice one. Look at that. I don't think it's broken. You got to take it out and eat it. You can't do it like that, Chas. Take it out like this.
I didn't want to touch it.
It's not going to hurt you like that. It's not a little powder. All right. Paqui One Chip Challenge 2023. Mr. and Mrs. Bulcock, let's go.
Why do I have to eat it fast? I don't, right? You just full of it, right?
You just got to eat the whole thing.
Exactly.
If you want to sit there and savor the flavor, that's up to you. I want to get that thing
I
down.
don't put giant amounts of things in my mouth.
Really?
I know what it sounded like as soon as I said it. I was trying to avoid the jokes I usually make.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you how you want to eat it, but burn the hell out of me. It takes me forever to chew them. Oh, God.
Hotter than I thought it would be. And tastes less disgusting than I thought. It is not good. I thought it was going to be unbearably disgusting.
Wow. I wasn't ready for that.
If I just had some fresh garlic on it, it's a cilantro or something.
Woo! Ah.
You got a bulb of garlic? We should have brought one over here. You can't eat anything with stuff that can.
No.
I breathed in some powder. That's my least favorite thing about eating chips. Is the breathing the powder into your lungs. Or anything with a loose powder on it, period.
Yeah, Sharon said, secret to eating these, according to my small mind, is to forget the hype about how hot they are. And then Thomas amened it. That's right. They are hot.
It's
For
hotter than
me?
I thought it would be.
Yeah, for me, this is very hot. All right, you ready for your second one?
No.
Well, you're going to need a second
I'm
one.
retired. I don't really do hard stuff anymore.
This ain't hard. I'm going to open another one for you. You got at
I know,
least
but if
do
you
two.
open another one, you're going to open another one, another one.
No,
another
not
one.
necessarily. I'm saving two of them if you don't want them. All right, guys. Multiples there up for Mrs.
I can
Bulcock.
already feel it in my stomach.
No, we just ate potatoes and freaking succotash. You can feel it in your stomach, but it's not going to give you cramps. I ate
Yeah, right.
two of them. I ate two of them back to back when I first got them. You guys watched that. I didn't get no gut bomb.
I don't want to do it. Let it leave frame.
No, didn't leave the frame. Go ahead. You chow it
I
down.
put my hand down here.
It's all right. You didn't leave the frame. There's nothing else that looks like that.
I haven't been doing any of this stuff. I'm already hurting.
Plus,
And you
can
didn't
see
bring
that
me
there,
toilet
too.
paper. And I
I
didn't
got
bring
it
my
right
soap.
here, man.
Okay.
Hold on.
Why do you always bring paper towels? Give me some Kleenex. I mean, no, not right now. Sit.
There's no burn time on this.
Oh.
I can leave. I already did my
I just
one.
meant in the future we should buy
If
a
you're gonna
box
do
of tissues.
5 or more, you can't take more than a minute in between, but we're not doing that.
He said I was eating one chip. So guess what I prepped for him? One chip. I should have known he was going to talk me into doing more than one chip.
Well, because you're Mrs. Bullcop. One ain't gonna do nothing to you, man.
I haven't done anything in like a year. And I didn't prep for this.
Yes, you did.
I know I said when I sat down maybe I'd do more, but I forgot about how I prep, which is never good enough.
It's good enough for two of them. I'm not gonna let you do any more.
Listen, stop telling me how much I prepped. You gave me a plate, and I fed all 3 kids off of that one plate as usual. All you gotta do is stop telling me what happened when you weren't present. We do not eat at the table together.
Well, I know.
You do not stare at me eating.
I know. Well, I'm just telling you. I gave you 3 times what I had. And I got a banana for you when you're done with that.
And I'm trying to lose weight.
When's the last time I made mashed potatoes? 6 months ago.
I
8
mean,
months
mashed
ago.
potatoes and banana. This is why I don't do this anymore, because I'm not trying, because I don't purge. And I'm not trying to eat tons of food to keep myself from having mega cramp happening.
Guys, always keep these coupons. You get a free bag of chips, man. You can get the big ones too if you find the right place that has them. I always keep these. The big bag of Paqui Ghost chips is like $6. I'll take a free bag of chips after how much money these things cost. Woo! That thing ramped up. There you go. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that.
I'm a lightweight now.
It's hot, but this tasted awesome, and this didn't. This burned me worse. So the Crossroads should have been 3-4 pointer. But you guys get that at ScovilleUnit.com. If you want something that tastes good, and it's cheaper than these. So $10, you get 2 chips. Woo! I got whiskey chest from that son of a gun. I mean, they're warm. I'm not in panic mode or nothing, but they don't always feel weird going down. But whew, I'm coming down from it slowly.
I breathed it in again. I haven't once breathed through my nose this whole time. I just now occurred to me that
one, baby, it's winning.
Only twice I did breathe it in real heavy.
There's Mrs. Bullcow's poster. She slayed.
Maybe I was breathing through my nose more than I thought.
2 Paqui 2023 chips. She wanted to do it, but she didn't want the blue dye last year, but she was still interested in trying to just eat. So we had to make her some chips, and Thomas got to try those organic, and I had done like tincture and doctored them up and stuff. But I had another coupon. I don't ever see these pineapple ones. They must not have these here. But they have the ghost, the not hot one. The nacho Paqui are the best. They have no heat at all, but they're the best tasting.
Y'all can see why I'm not on here often. I don't have a very good attitude.
Woo!
About prepping. About trying to cut my stomach after work. I'm literally retired.
I'm going to tell you something. I couldn't even finish them damn potatoes, and I didn't have half the amount. So I'm probably not prepped how I used to be.
I don't want that yet because it's going to make my mouth just weird.
Oh. I'm eating this half a banana because... Yeah, guys, whatever I was doing...
I'll eat peanut butter because this is too... I'm trying to have... I mean, I already had all of the potatoes. I don't need extra sugar from the banana.
That's fine. Yeah, Thomas said stop bitching. No, he didn't say it. He just said stop, sis. You still need to burn with me.
No, I'm done forever. Unless a miracle happens and I suddenly don't have special needs children, and I have all this amount of time to go work out and stuff. I used to, I used to work out literally all day, every day.
Ooh, Alexa, stop. Woo! You know what I like about that chip? The damn burn on it lasts. It's got some legs to it. It lasts a long time. Do you feel anything from it right now?
I'm just freaked out for the same reason you were talking about. You were talking what you were talking about the other night, Thomas. It's not so easy when you're older. I'm an old woman now, so I'm not. I don't have time to work out, so I'm freaked out. But it's just.
Did I take
I'm
all
just
three
gonna
of
be,
them?
you know.
There we go.
And you know the problem is I want to have more babies, and I'm old. I'm geriatric. So to have more babies, I have to be as good as possible shape because I'm so old. Anyways, it's already dangerous, and I've already had a dangerous pregnancy last time. I was really sick from it.
Whew.
I just blew it over.
Oh, I don't care. Now, who wants to see her eat a premetallic? No, I know my wife, and I don't want her getting a gut bomb because she's got enough shit to do at night. She's feeding the sugar gliders. I know. Static's laughing and she's saying she thinks she's old. Come on. She's not old. She's 10 years younger. She's 10 years younger than me.
I'll be 40 in a couple months.
Well, yeah. Oh, us eating potatoes when we were reviewing pods. Yeah, it was a
I'm
bad
not saying
thing.
I'm like an old woman for my opinion, because I don't care about age, even though I'm not young. But as far as the doctors are concerned, I'm all, I've been on the list of careful watching for pregnancy problems for years.
You're a little bit lit, ain't you? A little bit? Oh my God, I love it. Now
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, you guys know her a year ago. A year ago, she would not have been burning from those.
A year ago, I was going way too hard.
Yeah.
So I had a very, 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 very high tolerance. I say way too hard because,
Me,
I don't hurt it down.
I lost my whatever little bit of a tolerance I had, which was not that great. It was better than the average person, but whatever I had, natural tolerance went away last February. I've never got it back, and I never will. I don't care how hard I push myself. I don't care how much I can sit there and put drops of things on my tongue every day. It won't go up. It's never.
What's burning me right now is my nostrils.
The powder.
Somehow got pepper powder right here in my nostrils.
Oh my God.
So.
Did you see the video of the guy that snorted?
I breathed it in, so somehow I don't know. I don't know how it got in my nostrils. Oh, I think I wiped my mouth and then my nose. I don't know because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm being whiny and stuff.
I'm gonna save 2 of these to do with somebody. You know what I'm saying? This is the last 2 I got. I think there's one laying around somewhere to put with this one if I ever want to do. But I might do these with Ben. I'll do the crossroads with him, man. I don't want to scare nobody away from doing challenges with something that tastes like crap. But you can't get those anymore. So
if you're a woman though and you want to do this stuff, or a man, whatever, don't let my complaining and being whiny and bitchy scare you from doing it because I was going really, really, really hard for almost every day, and I had no time to work out. My baby was sick for 3 years, really, really sick. She's just starting to get a little better, but I literally didn't get any sleep. So your metabolism gets really messed up when you're never sleeping. So if you're working out and sleeping, you can do this, and it's not gonna affect you. And if you're not 39, that helps. But yeah, you can do this. I could have done it and been, my health stayed optimum if it wasn't for the circumstances of my baby. So yeah, y'all can do this, especially if you're young.
But if you're puking 4 or 5 days out of the week,
I would try not to
put these things to get this stuff out of your gut. You're hurting your teeth.
I would try not to
your
puke.
Esophagus.
So, yeah. That's why I chose.
Hell no.
You can see.
Can't puke, but
you can see how much I hate gaining weight. But even more so, I was refused to puke because I think it's just a terrible thing for different parts of your body, like you said, your esophagus. I don't think it's a long-term thing. I mean, I don't even want to do it a couple times.
Yeah, Thomas, ain't that awesome? Hell yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, since we're whining about health stuff, those are the only things you have to worry about Paqui. Because guess
That
what?
is the best comment. Undesirable. You know what he said, girl? You're tougher than a $2 steak.
That's funny.
She is.
You're definitely from the South, aren't you?
Oh my God, we tried the Helheim the other night. It was not good, but it was hot. We don't like it was peppermint.
It was
fudge.
good for somebody who likes that kind of thing.
But it
Maybe
was like
it's-
menthol, but burned you.
Maybe if you were from Sweden, you would love it. It might be like a favorite type of thing there. Or if you love peppermint.
Oh, this is
We're
the
just not
first
peppermint
challenge
people.
I ever did. I won this T-shirt. I didn't know about cap cramps then. Of course, I didn't get them because the challenge wasn't worth the darn. On an empty stomach, driving from New York. We're in Virginia, so I still got about 4 or 5 hours. Imagine if the wings were as hot as they said they were. I'd have been driving and got a gut bomb and thought it was the end of the world. I'd have pulled over. I would have literally said I thought I had food poisoning. I would not have thought it's just cramps. Never had cap cramps up to that. That was 2021 in May. And we stopped and I said, oh, I seen this challenge. It wrecked this guy, right? I seen it on YouTube. Let me do it. So I go in there, I get the wings and all that stuff. And when I first bit into it, I'm like, oh, man. You know, because I could taste extract. And then I'm sitting there eating it. But I got done. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. Man, on an empty stomach, if it was hot, really hot, even just extra hot, I would have got a gut bomb. Nothing. So
Yeah, he was fine all the way home.
yeah, I got a T-shirt though. But now the wings.
He just said I can make hotter.
Yeah, I can make something hotter than that. Right, that's what I was saying. And I can make something hotter than that with just dried ghost peppers and stuff I got laying around the house. I didn't even have any super hots yet. Because the plants, matter of fact, I bought nursery plants from a lady for Mother's Day or your birthday or something. But anyways, there was back there was the cherry tomatoes or cherry bomb peppers, and there was jalapenos and all that stuff, dragon canyons, and then she put the super hots at. So when we got back is when I went to the super hots from her. That's right, because we put the plants out April 15th, and then when we got back, I said, "Hey, you didn't have all those." She had a million different kinds, so I got them from her. So I didn't even have a super hot pepper growing at that point. It was like the first week of May, of course, but yeah, that's crazy.
What I was gonna say is, for people who watch us later, if anybody that doesn't know anything about it, and they've been listening to the news, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
All right, so
because this stuff is not dangerous.
So
capsaicin is not dangerous.
Okay, so wait a second. Which I'm trying to figure out. I sent out 2 orders. Did you order again? Because I got 2 orders, but like back to back from the same person, but one address was Louisiana. But I could have swore it was the same. Was that you? So how much of a batch do I make? So I make my stuff. The way that I did it when I got everything together, in case I ever want to scale up, and I talked to some other big companies and stuff, and and they said try to figure out 100. So 100 bottles. So then you could do half or you could do a quarter of that or whatever. So I made my test batch. Okay. So you just got I knew you ordered, and then there was somebody else that ordered, but he ordered 1 3-pack. Then he came back and ordered another one yesterday. So that went out also. So yeah, no problem, man. So what I make is 25 bottles. I actually make 24. I make 24 bottles, and then I bring a mason jar with me for us because the bottles come in cases of 12. So I always have a mason jar to put the extra bottle. Well, out of 2 batches would be. So I do very small batches, 24 bottles.
Will you give me some milk? I shouldn't be drinking
Yeah.
water because that might make me sick. For people who might be new to this, don't do a challenge and drink a bunch of water before or after. It just make you feel weird.
Yeah.
But by the way, the guy that died from eating this Paqui chip is so sad. He drank an enormous amount of water, and some people have died from that.
I had cramps the other night off of those brownies. I had 4 waves. People could not believe it. I'm like, yeah, 4 freaking waves off of a snack. but it was because I was on an empty stomach, and that's what people got to learn, man. Look, I'm not trying to encourage anybody to go prepping like I was. I was prep. I hate cramps so bad that I would prep for like the biggest, hardest challenge ever and do some easy crap and then realize I think I prepped too much. Not good for me, man. I got fat. And Mrs. Bokow, plus, one of the things we stretched our stomachs. It's not all we did challenges every day. That's not true. We stretched our stomachs.
One time I challenged us about eating peppers.
Yeah, peppers.
We
Well, that's how we
did
started.
videos every day and ate something hot.
We started
and we're prepping
out
like every day.
We started out eating baked potatoes
The worst
every
part,
damn day.
you know what I'm most pissed about? If I was gonna get fat, I could have at least got fat off of some chocolate, something good, ice cream. I was getting fat off of baked potatoes, which is literally one of my least favorite foods. I hate them. He was just, that's what he kept, he was the prepper.
Who's Cook? What's up, buddy?
Like,
yeah. So
he just had it in his mind that potatoes were the best thing to eat for cramps. And then we didn't find out till like a year later, well, yeah, that you could eat like peanut butter. Thank you.
Oatmeal.
But who said peanut butter?
Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie. Oatmeal, yeah. You could eat all kinds of stuff that probably help better than a potato.
Yeah, potatoes work good, guys. If you're gonna do a challenge, I can tell you right now, potatoes work. Now, here's the thing: potatoes work good, but they burn off fast. We ate over an hour ago. So Chastity and me don't have something to eat before bed. Off of just those chips, we'll catch a cramp.
That's another reason I wasn't sleeping good. Is on top of my baby being sick and keeping me up all night. I would have cramps at about 3:00 in the morning every single night, and we weren't prepping as good as we could have been, because we shouldn't have been eating freaking 3 potatoes each. We should have been eating a hamburger and some fries or something. Like, it should have been more than potatoes. It should be a little fats off of a peanut butter or something, And we just didn't know any better. And now looking back, retrospectively, I think now I'm realizing just some things that we could have thought about common sense, but neither of us had any clue at the time. I'm not complaining that he thought baked potatoes were good. I also thought they were good.
and they are. Any kind of potato works, okay?
I'm just saying, eat some freaking hamburger with it or something.
Listen, yes, eat something with it. So we did baked potatoes solo.
What you shouldn't have.
I can't even eat them no more.
Is 100% empty stomach in 2 hours, like you talking about.
Right.
The potatoes were leaving me too fast, and I wasn't eating again.
5 Guys. Ask Thomas. He's on the chat.
Because evidently you still have capsaicin in your stomach.
5 Guys.
After everything else,
is the perfect prep food. It's expensive now, though. You're paying $20 for a burger and fries. But if you're gonna do a challenge that's hard, I'm telling you, 5 Guys works, because they give you a ton of French fries and they're fresh cut potatoes, and they're not extra crispy or shoestring or anything. You know what I'm saying? They digest well, and you get a lot of good meat and everything in there, and you're able to eat it. It's enjoyable. But I've never once got cramps after prepping with 5 Guys. I think I've done it 4 or 5 times, prep with 5 Guys. But 5 Guys is excellent.
Just eat our organic, locally grown meat.
Yeah. I've done that.
From ethically grown meat, where they're not torturing the animals to death and they're eating grass instead of corn, GMO corn.
Yeah, but but we've done that. So when I was doing a lot of challenges last winter, when my tolerance was still decent, I got sick of mashed potatoes.
A good local farmer.
And I would do make a chopstick, or what they call in the South, hamburger steak. I would put that over the potatoes with some gravy, and then I could get it down. I did like pot roast a couple times and stuff. When I did that, when I prepped with meat and potatoes, I was fine 90% of the time. There's a few times where I didn't eat enough, but I got so sick of eating potatoes. I made succotash, and I made. You could have also
been eating yams,
and that's good. That helps prep. The white beans. I did a white
yams.
Corn,
yams are better for
succotash.
you. I think they taste better personally.
Yes,
and they're going to prep your stomach just as good.
So Thomas eats sweet potatoes.
Or eat some plantains. You don't know how to cook a plantain. Call me or Thomas or Uncle Bullcow.
Yeah.
Or another Puerto Rican.
But I prepped with mashed potatoes so hard that this is the first time I've ate mashed potatoes, in probably 7 months.
You know how we should have been prepping?
I got to the point I couldn't even swallow one bite of them. I got so sick of them.
If we had found that local farmer, listen, if you want me to ever do this again,
Shepherd's
this
pie.
is how we're gonna be. I don't do no shepherd pie. Sorry, Irish people. It's fine. Empanadas and plantains every time, and you can convince me to do anything. I make empanadas homemade. So I make the dough. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
And then
you're gonna make the dough this week because we gotta do the chug. We gotta do the chug together, and we're doing another death nut rematch, which neither one of them is gonna kill us. So we're not gonna have to prep hard.
If you keep me in plantains, yams.
I'll get you plantains.
And the meat. I'll make empanadas. We can have the empanadas with plantains for dinner, and then if we want a snack afterward, we can have some yams, like some.
And listen to Thomas. Thomas eats sweet potatoes. We have sweet potatoes up there, and trust me, we're gonna eat sweet potatoes before the next challenge. Although I can't eat as many as she can or as Thomas does, but you can get sweet potatoes, and people tell me they work just as good or better. And guess what? We found out that was your brother, my brother-in-law, and his wife did the paleo diet, and they broke it down to me how they were losing weight from eating sweet potatoes, which are sweet, rather than white potatoes. The body, the body naturally processes it better, but they prep as well. So yeah, don't eat. What we had tonight was really good.
The potatoes, I have almost no nutritional value, especially not eating the skin. Yams are one of the healthiest foods there are.
Lame.
I'm a health freak. You know what I ate for breakfast? Now that I'm not a pet, going hard on this, I ate beets, raw beets. That's the kind of stuff I actually enjoy eating it.
Good one, Lane. Yeah.
Like just eating these white potatoes. That's not my style. Man.
No, the white potatoes are.
And my chef husband.
Well, we didn't know. Listen,
baked potato, no, not ham.
We didn't know better. We were doing freaking baked potatoes, and then
I didn't know any better
heavy
either.
Cream, and that's all we knew in the beginning because we didn't know. We just heard it from a couple people, and we're like, okay. And then
it could have been potato soup.
We should have
been.
We did that a couple times, and it was great. We made potato leek soup.
I'm sorry, I'm traumatized by baked potatoes.
We don't even eat them anymore. Tonight we made mashed potatoes with cheese and sour cream on top and stuff, and they were.
I don't even like that.
They were good. They were good though.
No, thank you for making it, but I'm not a white potato person.
But I'm sitting there eating it, and I said, "Oh, look, check
this out."
The
only thing I like is potato soup.
Hold up, I'm watching Mike Jack eat 160 Reapers while I'm eating these mashed potatoes, and I got to this point where I'm like, I don't think I could eat anymore, and then I'm like. He's eating 160 Reapers. I can finish these damn potatoes. I gave the last bite to my daughter. I was like, but it was hard for me just to eat, 2 servings. So I'm not saying double, big plate serving is like a damn large ice cream scooper. Like 2 servings of potatoes was hard for me to get it down. And I was like, and then I felt bloated. I laid down for an hour before we came on here.
Ooh, you know what we could be doing better too? I hate bananas, plain. But I found a recipe for banana ice cream where you can make you mix banana with vanilla and chocolate and other things, and it tastes a lot like ice cream. That'd be way better than eating these.
Fermented, huh? Lane Michael says sweet potatoes are an amazing probiotic, especially fermented. I didn't know you could ferment sweet potatoes.
You can ferment anything, but yeah.
Well, I know. I'm a fermenter.
And you can eat sweet potatoes raw, by the way, too.
I've done, I do peppers, onions, carrots. Kimchi, when me and her first
and you want to eat healthy stuff, eat some potato chips.
Kimchi, we make kimchi.
Yam chips,
all the time.
Slice them so they're crunchy. I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, if you just want to crunch, yeah, it's not a potato chip. But if you eat like some raw yams, you get a little bit of satisfaction from the crunch.
She does that sometimes. I do, but he said put bananas on cereal. We do that afterwards usually.
I hate that less, but it's still like the texture I don't like.
Oh,
but I know if it was blended up and frozen.
I got organic cornflakes in there right now, milk, and we got a couple bananas. Oh yeah, it might be
and I do sometimes. What I'll do is like make chocolate dip and coat the banana in it, where it's like it's a lot of chocolate. It's like completely masking the banana, but you still get sweetness. Like I'll put it'll be no sugar. So the banana's giving you the sweetness, so the chocolate's not as bitter.
Yeah, so
if anybody has any other prep ideas,
Miss
please
Boca
let us
got
know.
lit a little bit there. I'm glad to see it. Now, listen, I ain't gonna lie. When I first got these, I got them 2 days before they were released. I did.
I got way more lit than I thought it was.
I did 2 of them, and the first one got me just like just now. I was like, "Ooh, yeah."
Yeah, I thought I could eat.
It's like I ate the second one, and it kind of like it almost seemed like it ramped up the first one and added to it because I was rocked. I was rocked off of 2 of them, so I knew. I said, if she eats 2, I think at least she'll get a good burn. But
when I sat down, I saw 5 or 6. I was like, well, I guess I can try because I wasn't thinking about how much I prepped at the time, which is really not enough. But I didn't think about the fact that I'm not like I was before, and I've never had them before, so I didn't know what to expect either. But after I ate the second one, I could eat more right now. I'm not lit at all. But after I ate the second, I was pretty lit. Like I could have pushed through more, but I don't know how many more I could have done if I had gotten back to back. Like I could do them all if I was prepped really good. I wanted to get fatter and fatter and fatter. Sorry, I don't mean to use that word. I know people find that word offensive. I don't mean that matters to me. That kind of stuff doesn't matter to me. It just matters to me on my body and what I can, because of what I want to do, have babies, climb a mountain, do whatever I need to do. But anyways, what's my point?
I don't know. You were just going on and on.
Oh yeah. Well, if I was like prepped or something, I could have pushed through them all if I spaced them out. But I don't think I could have pushed them all like back to back to back to back.
Yeah. No, I mean, last year she could have ate 20 of them. And I know because I made chips that were as hot as these and she ate 20 of them.
I really think I could have ate like 20 last year.
Yeah, she could have ate 20.
Not right now.
Right now, I think she would have got to about 6 to where she would have got lit. Like
I should have done the 4 horsemen last year. That would be so easy. I tried to do it a couple months ago. That's not happening. I did 2.
Yeah, I might give her 2 other skulls away. I don't know who wants to do them, but
you don't have to give them away.
She's hanging on to them. What about the pure insanity?
I told you I would do them because I don't have because they're not forward out.
Let's watch Sundance do the pure insanity times 2.
If somebody wants them, though, you can have them.
If Sundance can do it, you're gonna do it. That's that simple. You ain't getting beat.
Sundance has been doing.
I don't care how much he's been doing. You're not gonna let him beat you. That's that simple.
I don't care who beats me. I'm not competitive like all y'all people. It's good.
I'm just saying.
Healthy competition is fine.
He's been pushing himself.
I just don't have that competition.
Hats off to him.
Gene.
But you got it. She's got the 8 skulls in there. The pure insanity times 2. That thing there.
I'm very competitive.
You would have to train for that. And you're not willing to do that. So that's why I said I was giving somebody.
I'm very competitive against myself. Like if I set a goal, I'm determined to do it, and I have the time and I'm able to do it. I have the capacity or whatever resources I need to accomplish the goal. I will push myself. But as far as like competition and the way you normally think about it, I just don't have it. Well, I've had moments in my life like when I played softball and I became really competitive in an instant. But it's not like my general repertoire.
Guys, this sauce right here, no one can get this. This is baby bull cows. She went nuts over this. She said first bite she thought it was too hot, but all them peppers she grew, so she had the lemon spice jalapenos. We put some white knights, some Scotch bonnets in there, and I made her a verde sauce that has heat. Now it's not as hot as my vicious verde, but it's a little bit less. But she's gonna come on tomorrow and review it.
Is it basically the vicious verde?
No, it's a little bit different. It ain't got no banana peppers. It don't got no regular jalapenos in it. It's got the lemon spice jalapenos in it. So it's got some
really
of them
good.
were unripe, but so yeah, it's just got. So she went nuts over it. She was literally before dinner was cooked. I had to give her crackers to dip in it, and then she had it with her dinner, and she just went nuts over it. But she's dying to review it for you guys. I probably let her.
She's so mad that she couldn't be on this video.
Yeah, she wanted to be on this one, but we were like, no, do it tomorrow because you know how it is.
We don't want her in a
chip video. Because you already know. Y'all know the war. You know the war that's going on against the spice. Is this one? Oh, this one was open. All right. There it is. Successfully on the board. Chastity has 2 League of Fire points. Woohoo!
Wow.
I know, right? She's like, wow. Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, you know what
I was that lit off of 2 points.
2 points got you like that, yes.
Wow. I'm on the bottom of the totem pole now.
Yeah, she is, but at least
I
she's
was
on the
like
board.
top dog last year.
Well, she's gonna do some challenges with me. We're gonna split we're gonna do the Mad Cow together. It's just there's no extract, so it's gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be like the Killer Queen. It ain't gross like the V4. So we're gonna do the chug together. It's gonna be a piece of cake. It's just gonna do it, because I want us to do some stuff, family stuff together. That's not gonna kill us. We're gonna do a death nut together.
Don't use the word kill.
Yeah,
We're
gonna do a death nut together because I don't have teeth on that side no more to chew. So it's gonna rock me. But she can handle. She's done a whole death nut and didn't even flinch. So
I don't know how I can handle things now. I just got so lit.
Well, you can do a half. You can do a half a death nut. That's like doing one of them chips.
Before I think I could. Before I was trying to do 6 death nuts.
Yeah, she was gonna, but Mike Jack beat her to it.
Somebody did it already, so I didn't. But
yeah.
But now I'm wondering if I can do one without struggling.
You'd be fine. Well, you're only going to do a half of one, so it's not going to be a big deal. And then what else are we doing together? Is there another challenge we're doing together? We're going to do the Grim Reaper checker game, which is going to be just, it's going to be me versus her. We're going to set it up on this table right here. I'll put the camera a little bit lower, and you guys are going to come on and watch. And she's never played checkers before. I haven't played it since a kid, so it's going to be interesting. But we got the Grim Reaper checkerboard in there.
Don't forget, Thomas said he wants to do stuff together.
Yeah, and we're gonna do some burns with Thomas. There's another challenge we're doing together, isn't there? So we're gonna do the death nuts. We're gonna do death nuts. We're gonna do the chug. And then is that it? I know you're not doing the lollipop with me. I'm gonna get stuck doing that.
I'm not doing too much now. I'm trying not to have any carbs.
Well, Thanksgiving is when we're gonna do this, so we're gonna be eating carbs then.
I protest Thanksgiving this year and forever.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm making. Okay, you don't get no stuffing then. I'm gonna make it no matter what day I make it.
I don't care about the food. I'm talking about. I'm against that holiday now.
She's against every holiday. But anyways, well, I got next week off. Not this coming week. I have the week after that off. And we're going to be making some food. We're going to be munching, some pumpkin pie and some stuffing, potatoes and gravy shit. So we're going to do some challenges since we're eating heavy. And then after that, I am not eating heavy for a while. And if I do, it's going to be a once in a while thing. I'm going to go, not so much of a diet, just kind of switch up things a little bit. And I'm not going to have pods to review, so I'm not going to be in my hash brown with my breakfast. So I'm going to try to find something lighter breakfast wise to eat. And I'm going to be, I'm going to review sauces. And not as heavy as last year. Last year I was reviewing a damn sauce every day. So this year it's not going to be as heavy, but I got about a dozen over there that I haven't reviewed yet. I know, Greg. Thomas already told me, and now Greg's telling me, and I knew about it already. I seen Brian Am's video.
What?
Devil's Heat 3.0 is out. Oh God, that popcorn. Remember that two? So guys, I did the first one. It was nothing. It tasted good. It was like caramel corn. I loved it. Then I did the 2.0, and I forgot how rocked I got off of it. And then we were watching these guys do it on TV. And this is like Jared Smith, and I think it was Katie, and then like Brandon Collins and them. These guys all got a better talent than me, and they were freaking struggling with it. Like they were getting rocked. My wife walks by and she looks at me because I had two of them. I was gonna do multiples. She looked at them guys and looked at me and said, "You ain't doing two." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I did one already." Oh my God, man! I jumped on a video and I did one. I did one more. I could not do two. I was like, no. So, but now they have. So the second one it was like what was it? Cinnamon. Remember, it was like cinnamon. It was like Fireball. This one is lime flavored popcorn, and it's supposed to be hotter than 2.0. So with me, with only having, I only have one good tooth to chew on the right side. It takes forever. I don't know if I'm going to do that one. It is a League of Fire challenge, though. There's not a league table up yet, but it says it on if you go to Amazon and order it, you can see it says that it's worth 4 points, which I think the other one was worth 2 and 3. So that would make sense if this one's hotter. So, yep, Devil's Heat. Oh God. Yeah, them people are really good, man. International Popcorn. They seen my video of me doing one of those, and they sent me a huge, I can't even, a bag of s'mores popcorn. It was so good, and I brought it to work, and I shared it with everybody, man.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
You tried it, some of it, yeah.
I don't eat sugar. I don't eat dessert like that. I know I said I like ice cream and stuff because yeah, I used to eat sugar. I just stopped. There's only one thing I got into last year, and I kept like taking tiny little nibbles of it. That powder, that was good. Yeah. I had a little bit, but that's the only thing that was tempting enough.
Hey, let me use your cup for a second, will you? I'm gonna do a review while we're on this video of a product. How about we do that? A spicy. Let's try to even this out. So Mrs. Bokai ain't the only one with cramps tonight. I'm gonna review this. I already reviewed it, so that's why I'm not giving it a separate review. But this is from Chris Ostrowski, CM Magic Factory.
My face feels warm right now.
This right here, guys, is a notorious ghost pepper cookie. The ghost pepper peanut butter cookie, and it actually has peanuts in it. So it's filling, it's not overly sweet, and it's got a ton of protein. But this is it, and I know he's got a challenge coming out, a challenge version of this, and I think Sundance might have done it already. Hopefully he doesn't send me one, but it's a peanut butter cookie, and it's got peanuts all throughout it. So it's really, really good.
I love cookies.
Wow. I gave one of these away. Listen, there's going to be one of these in the giveaway. I'm doing a big giveaway. I'll announce it soon. I'll tell you some of the stuff that's going to be in there. Some seasoning, a hot sauce holster, 3 Uncle Boakhouse sauces, 3 Rockin' Heat sauces, ghost pepper cookie, League of Fire challenge, something else. But I'm giving away I'm doing a big giveaway this year. Customer appreciation. I'll tell everybody. In the next week and a half, I'll let everybody know how to enter and who's eligible and stuff like that. And then we'll do the drawing New Year's Eve right here on this channel. So stay tuned. Or anybody don't know, I put up another 3-pack. So now there is a limited time gold pack up. And it is 3 yellow sauces. 2 Blazing Bonnet, which I don't have a bottle right here, but that's a sauce I showed you. And 1 Mad Mash yellow gold. It's the same exact sauce, but everything's yellow in it, So, I figured give something. But it's a 3-pack. I think it's like 10% cheaper if you buy the 3-pack. So it's on my website. You just look up Uncle Boca hot sauce on Google, you'll see it. But I did want everybody to know there is another 3-pack up there. And you got the Mad Pack, which is 2 Mad Mash, 1 yellow mash. And then you got the hot sauce 3-pack, which is what most people order. It's got the Verde, the yellow, and the orange. Whew. These are good. It's not hot compared to what I just did. I can detect the ghost pepper in it though. She's mad. We ain't got no brownies left.
I'm not mad.
We went through them quick though.
The only thing I'm mad about is that I had to eat mashed potatoes.
Well, guess what?
No, really though. When I got my mindset, I'm not doing something. I don't really I don't suffer. They're like, oh, we're looking to eat that. No, I'm just happy that I'm not eating stuff that I'm not gonna help me do what I want to do.
They were good, but it was tough, man. I ate them and my stomach literally blew up in front of me. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, It's been a while.
What are you talking about? Huh? What? Oh, the mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah. I was not happy. I was like, why did I do that? I was like, I don't even know how. I'm like, I don't even know if I think I can finish these. It was instantly, as soon as it hit the gut, like it expands. You know what I mean? That's how I get if I eat just pasta with no meat. Ah, I hate it. I hate that feeling.
That's another thing I hate. I hate pasta.
Now I'm getting some heat. You know how sometimes it takes a while to kick in. I'm only going to eat half of it because I am full right now. But that's what it looks like, guys. So you can look up Chris Ostrowski or CM Magic Factory. There's a logo.
You can tell it's a good cookie. I'm not eating it, but you can. It's just one of those cookies that you know.
Look at that's all peanuts. It's just straight. This is protein, baby. Protein. You know what'd be good? I bet you if he made one with no powder. Ultimate prep food right there. Ultimate prep food. Wow, it's really good.
Well, here
I watched. Hey, Charlie. You know what? I was watching him. Yes, that's right. 2 minus on the yellow mask. That's right, Thomas. What's up, Flavin Jackson? Keith Lego in the building. Oh, so Charlie, did he do the 160? I watched. You know how it is. That was long, man. I watched Mike Jack eating them when he was at like the 50 mark. So I watched him while I was eating dinner the whole time. Then I watched him before we started this video. I think I clicked off. You had just commented a little over 100. So he was at over 100. And it's, yeah, that was an hour ago.
So did he?
He just kept going. Did he do the 160 or 161? Did he beat the record? Was that Greg Barlow's record or was that his? Was he just beating
I said check on the baby.
Was he just beating his own record tonight? Or or was that Iron Guts record? It was Greg's record. He just about beat it. Is he done? That's just insane, guys. I mean, that's just nuts, man. 160 Reapers. Holy cow. Can you imagine that? I can't even eat 2 with food or in powder form, but yeah, that's nuts. Wow. What a nut job. He just about beat it. That is nuts. Yeah, man. Yeah, Mike Jack is a machine, bro. He's a machine. Trust me. I sat next to him while he did a world record, and you guys will see that. I can't talk about it because it's still private. But you'll see that one there. And I sat there, you know, I was doing an easy challenge next to him, and then I just watched after that. But it went on forever. And I was just like, holy mackerel, man. And then his wife sent us a picture later on of him in bed at the hotel. And he was like all cuddled up and had like the blankets, pillows around him. And there was like I think a glass of milk here with a straw. And he was just like this with a straw right there, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I don't know anybody that's really there's a lot of people that can do a lot of things, and I give a lot of people credit. But that man is freaking, man, he is nuts. Like the stuff I've seen him do, Mike Jack is crazy. Like he gets it in his mind that he's gonna do it though, and he just focuses and he just gets through it. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. The chameleon in the building. Yeah, Thomas. Oh, the Slammer record. Yeah. Yeah, the Slammer record was epic, but what I think the Reapers is even more epic. That's just nuts. I didn't even know this was. Listen, the first person I ever heard of or seen or anything was Shahina. It was a UK Chili Queen in 2018 or 19, and I don't know how we ran across her. Yeah, but we were on YouTube and we seen her and we're like, what the hell? And then we followed her, on Facebook, and I conversated with her a few times, short stuff, but we did watch, and we shared her. I think it was New Year's Eve or something, 50 Reapers or 100 Reapers or something like that. And I was blown away. Because at that time, I had only had fresh Reapers in my hand once. And we were eating dried ghost peppers, crushing them, putting them in everything, and fresh hobs and stuff. But we had fresh Reapers once, and I only bit the tip of one, and then we cut them up and put them in sushi. And they were, they were good. They were good in the sushi. They weren't nothing, it wasn't too hot, but still, I knew. I was like, no way, man. I was like, no way. And I couldn't believe it when I seen Shahina. I couldn't believe it. I was in disbelief that people could do stuff like that. And then her videos led me to discovering Johnny Scoville and watching him, and was like, holy mackerel. It's funny because I seen one of Johnny's old videos pop up on YouTube recommendations today, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember them old videos, man, from 4 or 5 years ago and stuff. And then we kind of fell out of the loop. It was so weird that we were like watching this stuff, and this is why I can't stand how YouTube works sometimes, because we watch some videos of theirs, both of theirs, then all of a sudden they just disappear, like from our recommendations, and we kind of forgot about them for a while, like, and so if you don't go check on people once in a while and like and watch the videos, it disappears, even if you're subscribed to them. So that's what Sundance 270. Sundance, you know what? I'm calling you out. I've got something here. That me and you, buddy, head to head, toe to toe. Let's see how freaking tough you are, guy.
Huh?
Not me, of course. You versus Mrs. Bullcow. No, Sundance is on watching. I just told everybody that Sundance is doing this, and if he can do it, you can do it, Mrs. Bullcow.
Whatever.
And I told her you can't get beat by him, but I don't know if she'll ever do it.
You're trying to psych me up for no reason.
No, I'm not. Listen, she would need to train.
He's trying to commission me to come back.
She would need to train for that, and that's where the problem is.
I'm never going to train ever again.
She doesn't want to train. She doesn't want to go through everything. She will not puke. Now, if she could, I think if she knew she could jump in and complete that, she'd take one for the team and throw it up, but without even thinking, because it would just come up. But she knows that she would have to. Let's do it, Sundance. I've had that for like 6 months, Sundance. It was bought for Mrs. Bullcow. I do have a Helheim with a sliver taken off the end of it, though. I'll probably give it to you. I'm
sorry. When I told you to order all that stuff, I didn't know I was retiring.
Yeah, she was going to be the first chick on that. I think she could have. She did the 2 skulls of the 4 horsemen, and, I think if we would have kept her going, I think she can do it. I know my wife can. I have seen her do crazy stuff.
Well, here's
before.
The thing. Since my baby was so sick, I didn't hardly go anywhere or do anything. And I never look in the mirror anyways. And I didn't gain weight in my face, so I didn't even know that I was gaining weight. I didn't even know it. So for a long time. I planned to do a whole bunch of stuff, but then I figured out that I couldn't wear any of my regular clothes as I started trying to go in public again once my baby started getting healthy.
Yeah, Alexandria. That's what Chastity said. I know Alexandria is. That's her goal this year. She said that. That's it. Her goal is to be the first woman on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's another thing. Even if I could do it, I wouldn't do it because Alexandria wants it. She needs to have it.
Well, it don't matter. You guys could do it both. I mean, you guys can do it together. Like, but I don't want her to go through the. I don't feel like trying to train Mrs. Bullcow, and also I don't want to see what the aftermath of that would be like with her. She's just not ready for it. She can be because she gets her tolerance up quick.
I can't be because I'm never going to do it again.
Yeah, she's not.
I mean, it's like maybe 5 years from now when my babies, can go running with me.
Shut that, will you? Alexa, stop. But yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Yeah, you need to really want to do it, Charlie said. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's true, man. Well, she really wanted to. When we ordered this stuff, she was game. She was like, hey, I want to jump in and I want to take on Pure Insanity Times 2. And I'm like, are you sure? And she said, yeah. I'm like, I'll order it for you, but it's not going to be easy. And I said, you're going to do the 4 Horsemen first. If you can do the 4 Horsemen, then I know, okay, we're going to go on to the next step. So, she was definitely not ready when she did that. She was trying to paint and she didn't have everything that she needed. And she literally it's Charlie. If she would have been in your mode, she'd have got through the 4 Horsemen that night.
Yeah, I had the worst game.
Charlie wants Tony to shut up sometimes, or Reich, whoever's hosting, or if there's us on there. Charlie sometimes just needs quiet.
Well, that's what I was trying to give myself. I was trying to give myself peace because when you're barking at me with your yankiness, there ain't nothing worse for me. I almost freaked out tonight on the first Paqui chip just because you're talking to me. It's my fault too. I'm talking to you too. Yeah. But we're never in that zone, especially with you around. And I'm not blaming you. I'm saying 2 people interacting with each other. It needs to be chill. But that's what I was trying to do when I was painting. I was trying to put on music so I couldn't hear nobody and focus on painting. But I didn't realize painting is there's too much involved with it. You really just need to be doing nothing.
Anybody that watched that video, she ate the first skull, man. What's that? 16 Reapers? Like it was nothing. And she's like, 2 minutes is up. I give her the second one. And then she got that burn came on her. Like she was like, I
wasn't okay with the first one though because
she was like trying to look around and she's looking for this and she's dipping the paintbrush and she's like, and then when I went to give her a third one, she goes, I'm good. I don't want any more.
It wasn't just that though. The painting sucked, but first of all, I just didn't train for it. But second of all, you saw me nibble on them Paqui chips tonight. I cannot put tons of that hot stuff in my mouth at once. I don't even care if it burns me worse doing it slow. I can't put a whole bunch at once. And I put that whole first thing in my mouth, and I was already done for at the first one because I can't have all. For some reason, it messes me up. Yeah. Maybe it's mentally or whatever, but having that much in my mouth and trying to get it down, I feel like it just feels weird to me. I never ever put that.
This is going to be the worst challenge I've ever done. I know for a fact it is because I tried the prototype and I had it in my mouth on Nuke for 5 minutes and I drooled because it wasn't officially a challenge yet, and I didn't prep. So I didn't want to swallow the 16, the crystal. I didn't want to swallow it. But I had it in my mouth. That was back when my tolerance was decent. So I'm going to do this in the next week, guys. I'm going to try to get through this, man. I know the Scoville unit only has done 3. And anybody else that's tried has only done 2. So, but I think he completely finished them or something. But anyways, you only got to do 10 minutes only. This ain't like the drugger. The drugger, I did 20 minutes with that, and I probably could have went further, but the drugger is not hot for the first 8 minutes, 10 minutes. It's the candy. Then you get down the reap powder. This here, man, as soon as you put it in your damn mouth. So I'm gonna do that, but that's gonna be solo, and then we're gonna do a death nut together, me and Mrs. Bullcow, and we are gonna do. This monstrosity together, the chocolate Death by Chocolate Prima Tally, so beautifully packaged. It's got the rules in there, and it's got 2 shot glasses. So we're gonna do a chug together. I don't like chugs that much, but that one's there's no crystals in it. I don't think. I'm 90% sure. I got other stuff. So I got a bunch of Crossroads, and I got some of these, and I got some Paqui chips. So I'm gonna try to get some videos with some people, because that's what it's really about. I really want to try to, do some stuff with some folks. So, and yeah, you know. That's right, Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know, Charlie, when we do the Prima Tally Chug. It'll be in the next 2 weeks. We're going to do it. Now, I haven't seen Paul did it, but I think he split it. I think him and Left Eye Pat split it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they split it. But, if the boot can do it, if the boot does it, I'll do it. Put it that way. The Killer Queen I did first, but oh man. That right there was a night I will never ever revisit that. No. Luckily, this is a signed one that was a gift from Shahina, the gold top. It's the only challenge that
like you said,
ever
people
gonna
can
keep
do that
and
if
not
they
do.
if
That's
they,
my only
if they
collector.
are people
I don't care.
purge.
I don't care about collector stuff like that. I don't collect hot sauces. I eat them. I review them and eat them. I don't care about. But that one was.
Somebody
sent
said
to
something about
me.
Death by Chocolate Prima Tally Chug.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, we're gonna do. It's right here.
Oh, I forgot you're making me do that crap.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
You might have to do it by yourself.
No, you're gonna do it with me. We're gonna split it. It's one chug. We're gonna do one shot each. That's it. This is gonna be nothing for you. It's gonna be nothing. There's no crystals in it. This ain't like the Killer Queen. It's like doing a hat. It's probably gonna be like doing the V5.
I understand the
V4.
hate checks. I'm trying not to prep.
Well, you're not gonna prep heavy. That's just when we get done eating a big meal. One of these nights that we have too much carbs, that we happen to, we're just gonna do a chug. It ain't gonna be hard, man. I can't handle a lot of heat, and she's not gonna prep hard. Like I said, me and her, the only thing you're gonna see us doing together coming up is we're gonna do the Grim Reaper checkers, which we don't even really have to prep for that. That's gonna be one peanut every time you take a piece. Nothing. We'll do a death nut together, split, which will rock me to no end, but she'll be fine. And then we're gonna do the chug together, and then solo, I'm gonna do that stupid lollipop, and then I'll do the Crossroads, a Paqui chip, and the 6 cheese balls with some local victims if I can find some. I do got one guy. I need to get a hold of him, and we'll try.
You know what? I should do an experiment sometime. Since I'm so against prepping, I should eat something without prepping. That's a stupid idea, but
look at that beautiful pepper right there. Oh my God. The pods are almost gone, guys, but these are just some beauties.
No, that would not work because I'm also trying not to throw up.
Tomas, the last chocolate primo. But yeah, we got some pods still. These are 10 days old. They were in the fridge for 10 days. Look at the condition of them. They're still in really good. We put them in a Ziploc with a paper towel, and they've just stayed grand, man. Bohemian Goat.
Charlie asked.
We're still eating pods.
Charlie asked why I'm saying I'm against prepping. He must.
She says that for now, but because she just ate mashed potatoes, and she's mad at me that I made mashed potatoes. They were good, man. All organic. I used a whole stick of organic salted butter in with the potatoes and some milk, salt, pepper. Then I put organic American cheese layer in between the potatoes and a nice dollop of organic sour cream on top.
You don't listen. Why would I be mad at you that you made mashed potatoes?
She's against prepping with it.
I just don't want to eat a bunch of food. That's it.
Yeah. But you know how that goes, Charlie. You try a couple. Oh, this is yours, honey. Here. Try a couple of challenges.
I know, Charlie. I'm trying to brainstorm that. Yeah. But I'm also trying not to stretch my stomach. So here, I don't want to eat a large volume of anything. But if I can figure out something super healthy, then if I eat a large volume of it, at least I'll be getting a whole bunch of healthy stuff.
We're gonna prep with platanos.
Charlie, I'm an old woman. So if I eat like a whole bunch of peanut butter and oatmeal, I'm still gonna gain weight. I'm just trying to go backwards. Like I'll come back in the game once I lose like 25 pounds maybe. But if I keep prepping, it's just I'm never gonna go backwards. I'm old enough that my metabolism would be working against me either way, and I can't work out. I don't have time. I mean, I try to work out here and there, but I'm very busy, because of my baby's special needs, and then I just happen to have a bunch of animals, probably too much, and then I've been trying to do things to make some money here and there, but if I can figure it out, I'll do it.
All right, guys, we're going to get going. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We love you guys so much. Thank you for coming by and spending time with us. We love interacting with you guys. And good job, Miss Bocal, too. Paqui chips. It was good to see her get burned off of something so minimal, really. I mean, it's like, it usually takes her so much to get where her eyes are watery like that it's like, man, I got to come up with something good, And it's like to see her, she did a tube of terror and didn't even look like that. She did the Death Nut 3 and didn't look like that. So I'm like, oh, yeah, her tolerance is low. But that's okay.
I didn't even know that low.
Yeah, but it was fun. We love you guys. We'll get Baby Bocal on here tomorrow and review some sauce. Thank you so much for watching.